Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your army decks, dominate opponents in player versus player action, collect and upgrade cards to fit your strategy, improve their power and unlock unique traits. Choose from all 40k factions, take part in campaigns based on iconic 40k battles, rise to the top of the leaderboard and win glory. Free to download and play, link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Alright, welcome to this full review for the Munitorum Field Manual. I've broken it into sections, so check out the separate videos depending on what factions are relevant to you. In this video here we'll take a look at the forces for the Xenos Factions here. So that's going to be your Drukhari, Tyranids, Town Empire, Craft Worlds, Harlequins and so on. It'll be a full review. I'll call out all the points to you so you can update your codexes and so on. So special thanks to Games Workshop for sending me a copy ahead of time. It means I can get these reviews done and able to update you and so on, give you an idea of your points changes that's going to affect all of your lists nice and ahead of time, so you can start thinking about the changes that you want to make for your armies. I mean, it's exactly the same for me. I'm going through my different lists here, and usually it's points drop, so you're starting to think about what you can include in an updated list. So the best way to do it is take a codex. I'll call out the points values, you flick to the back and then just update your points, adjustments, just writing into them. That's what I've been doing with mine. That means you've got this when it arrives, but then you've also got the back of your codex, you can flick to it quickly, and it's nice and straightforward for writing out your army lists. So the first one is Craft World Eldar here. Some of these I have transferred the points over into the codexes, and it's going to save loads of time. So I don't need to call all of these out to you. I'll just call out the changes. I'm only going to call out the changes to you from the Eldar Codex, which is quite a few. Eldar are really good, and then now there's some points reductions here. As you can see, I've put them all in, and it's affecting my list, so there'll be space for some new stuff here. So I take it you watching this, you already know your points changes from Chapter Proof 2018. I'm only going to call out the changes for the new changes for 2019. So the first one is all-type with Swooping Hawk Wings. It's 80 points now. The Crimson Hunter has gone up. It's 128 points. The Crimson Hunter XR has gone up. It's now 150 points. Dark Reapers have... This is a strange thing with them. They were 5. They went up to 12. Now they're back down to 9 again. Dire Avengers are the same. The Falcon is now 100. It's gone down again. Just the changes here. Fire Dragons have gone back down again to 8. The Fire Prism has dropped to 140. Howling Banshees have dropped to 7. Shining Spears have dropped back down again. They were 18, they went up to 24, now they're 20 again. It's a nice points reduction with them. The Spirit Seer went up. Now it's gone back down again to 55. Striking Scorpions have dropped again. They were 13, they went down to 10, they're now 8 points each. God, unit 10 of them for 80 points. Vipers have dropped again to 35 points. Warwalkers have dropped again to 35 points. The Warlocks have dropped back down, now they're 45 points. The Warlock Conclave's 35 points. The Warlock Skyrunner is 60. The Warlock Skyrunner Conclave's 48. Warp Spiders have dropped to 9. The Wraith Knight has dropped again to... I definitely keep it in my list. I love the Wraith Knight. 402 points. went down to 315. It's now 285 points for that. The Wraith Lord is dropped again to 80 points. Assuman is 150 points now. The avatars remain the same, 220. Eldrad has gone up to 145. Fugan is 125 now. Illic Nightspear's dropped down to 65. And the Bone Singers, I've put it in here, is now 55 points. It was 70, so a points reduction for him as well. Pretty good. Then on to ranged weapons. The D Cannon is now 35 points. The D Scythe is now 14. And the Twin Eldari Missile Launcher is 35 points. The Twin Bright Lance is 35 points. The Vibro Cannon is 10. The Wraith Cannon is 10. The Biting Blade for the Striking Scorpions is now 2. The Ghost Axe, interesting one, this one. The Ghost Axe was 10, it's now dropped to 4. And then the Force Shield for your other war gear was 6, it's now dropped to 2. Significant drop there. And so too the Scatter Shield is now 15. And the Shimmer Shield is now 5. And that's it. That's your update there for Craft Worlds. Saves going for all of these. That's all done. Right, so on to Jakari. I do have their codex to hand, and I've transferred the updated points costs for these. So there have been some. Not tons. There's a few. Here, the Archon is now 55 points. Incubi, 14 points. Mandrakes have dropped a little bit. They're now 15 points. Fast Attack, Hellions have dropped to 12 points. They're still useless. Reavers are now 16 points. They were 19, it's a pretty good drop for them. Kronos, for heavy support here, Kronos is now 60. The Ravager's gone up from 80 to 95 points. The Razorwing Jet Fighter has gone up from 105 to 115, but its war gear's dropped a little bit. Drazar is now 100 points instead of 120. He's in my new list as well, great model. The Dark Lance has dropped from 20 down to 15. And that's it. Nothing too major there for the Drukhari. That's them done. Working on my new models here at the moment. Here they are for the Drukhari. So, amazing new models. Very excited about them. I've really enjoyed using them. I've played a few games on the Plus channel with them. Really enjoyed the games. Learnt loads, and then I've been working on this list. Need to adapt it a little bit, but hope to push ahead and get the Jakari out fight again to really have a really good fun list that's quite effective. It'd be great to see them raiding once more. Harlequins, yep, I've updated their codex. Last chapter proved I think there's one change. They've now taken some points reductions, which is really good. Great news. It means I need to redo my list a little bit and expand it in size. The Shadow Seer is now 110 points. Skyweavers were 30 points, they're now 25 points, so good reduction for them. The Star Weaver was 79 points, it's now 60 points. This is pretty significant here actually for Harlequins. Great news about the Troop as well. They are now 11 points instead of 13. The Troop Masters dropped as well from 70 down to 60. The Void Weavers dropped from 68 down to 55, and even the Webway Gate has gone from 120 down to 90. Harlequin players are going to be really happy about this. The only change last year was the Fusion Pistol dropping, which is still 7. The Neo Disruptors dropped from 10 down to 5, and the Prismatic Cannon has dropped from 20 down to 15. That is brilliant news here. I love the Harlequins. I really need to get my army painted up. Now there's even more models to paint because of the points reductions. Okay, so that's Harlequins and Ynnari. That's all recently been updated, Ynnari in the Psychic Awakening books. Okay, Necrons. I'll call these out because I don't have the book to hand here for these. So I'll call these out, just run through the back of your codex and either leave them if there's no change or do your update if the points have gone up or down. So named characters then. Anrikyar the Traveller 140, Catan Shah the Deceiver 180, Nightbringers 155, Luminar Xeris is 110, 110, yeah. Imitech the Stormlords 140. Nemesor Zendrek is 125. Orican the Diviner 100. Drazan the Infinite 90. Vargard Orbrion 115. Catacomb Command Barge 105. Cryptek 70. Destroyer Lord 95. Lord is 55. Overlord 70. The Immortals are 8. Necron Warriors are 11. Death Marks 14. Flayed Ones 13. Lichguard 17. Triumph Praetorians are 16. From what I've heard, that's a decent points drop for them. And I have 10 of those, so very happy to see them come down in points. I think they're an excellent unit. You have to take a unit at 10, and you keep them out of trouble for the first few turns, and then when your opponent's weaker, it's a lot to try and deal with. Toughness 5, 2 wounds, 3 up save, 10 of them, reanimating all the time, and they are great for clearing up stuff, and they're quick around the table as well. So I really rate the Triarch Praetorians. Triarch Stalker 85, that's elites. Fast attack is Canoptic Scarabs 13, Canoptic Race 42, Destroyers 30 points, Heavy Destroyers 17, Tomb Blades are 14, Ghost Arcs 120, Heavy Support Annihilation Barges 90, Canoptic Spiders 45, Doomsday Arcs 160, Heavy Destroyers 17, Monolith 300, Transcendent Catan 180, Doom Scythes 150, Night Scythe 115, Lords of War, the Obelisk is 350, Tesseract Vault is 566, Ranged Weapons, Death Ray 0, Doomsday Cannon 0, Gauze Blasters 7, Gauze Cannon 20, Gauze Flare, Flare Array and Flux Arc are all 0, Heat Rays 30, Heavy Gauze Cannons 20, Particle Beamers 10, Particle Casters 2, Particle Shredders 25, Particle Whip 0, Rod of Covenant 4, Staff of Light 10, Synaptic Disintegrator 0, Tesla Cannon 13, Tesla Carbine 7, Tesla Sphere 0, Transdimensional Beamer 14, Twin Heavy Gauze Cannon 30, Twin Tesla Destructor 0. Then melee weapons, Automaton Claws 0, Cracking Tendrils, Feeder Mandibles, Flare Claws are all 0, Hyperphase Sword is 3, Massive Forelimb 0, Vicious Claws 0. The Void Blades 4, the Void Scythes 12, the War Scythes 9, Whip Coals are 4. And the other war gear here, Canoptic Cloak is 5, Chronometron is 15, Dispersion Shield is 6, Fabricator Claw is 5, Gloom Prism 5, Nebuloscope 2, Phylactery 10, Resurrection Orb is 18, Shadow Loom is 5, and the Shield Veins is 3. Okay, so that's Necrons. Orks is next. I don't have the codex with me, so I'm not able to just call out the changes. I'll call out all of these here for the Orks for you. So again, just back of the codex, update your points here. So HQ, Big Mac in Mega Armour 77, the Grot Oiler's 4, Big Mac with Shock Attack Guns 55, the Grot Oiler is 4, the Big Mac Custom Force Field is 55, the Oiler is 4, Death Killer War Trucks 120, War Boss is 65, the Weird Boy is 62, Boys is 7, Gretchen at 3, the Boom Dakar Snaz Wagons is 75, this is Fast Attack, Deathcopters 20, Custom Booster Blasters 80, Megatrack Scrap Jets 80, Rocket Truck Squig Buggies 100, Shock Jump Dragsters 90, Storm Boys 9, War Bikers 23. For Elites, Burner Boys 10, Commandos 8, Meganobs 20, Mech is 22, Grot Oilers 4, Nob with Wire Banners 75, Nobs 14, Amarunts 4, Nobs Warbikes 33, Painboy 52, Runtford 35, Tank Busters 5, Bomb Squigs 10, Heavy Support Battle Wagons 120, Bone Breakers 140, Death Dreads 45, Flash Gits 24, Amarunts 4, Gorkonauts 250, Gun Wagons 140, Killer Cans 30, Looters 17, Mech Guns including Crew 15, Morkonaut is 220, Truck is 59, Flyers, Blitzer Bomber 108, Burner Bomber 102, Dakar Jet 88, Waz Bomb, Blaster Jet 99. The Stomper is 800 points. Oh man. Ridiculous. MacBoy Workshop is 80 points. Name characters: Snickrot 70, Zagstruck 88, Guzkarfragger 235, Captain Badrock 84, The Runts 4, Mad Doc Grotsnick 86, Big Shooters 5, Bubble Chuckers 30, the Burner Bottles, Burner Exhaust, Dakar Gun, Def Cannon, Death Storm Mega Shooter, Grot Blaster all 0, Grot Zuka 10, Heavy Squig Launcher 0, Cannon 15, Killer Jet 0, Kill Cannon 15, Combi Weapon with Rocket Launcher 12, Combi Weapon with Scorcher 17, Copter Rockets 24, Custom Mega Blaster 9, Custom Mega Cannon 45, Custom Mega Slugger 7, Custom Mega Zapper 17, Custom Shock Rifle 0, Custom Shooters 2, Lobber 18, Mech Special 0, Rivet Cannon 0, Rocket Cannon 0, Rocket Launcher 12, Pair of Rocket Pistols 12, Shock Attack Gun 25, Shooter, Shotgun both 0, Scorcher 17, Scorcher Missiles 5, Slugger 0, Smasher Guns 18, Snagger Claw, Snaz Gun, Squig Bomb, Squig Launcher all 0, Stick Bomb Chuckers 5, Stick Bomb Flinger is 4, Stick Bombs and Stick Squigs, Stick Squigs are 0, Super Shooters 10, Super Gattlers 28, Super Rocket 0, Tank Buster Bomb 0, Teleport Blaster 11, Teleport Mega Blaster 18, Tractor Cannon 30, Twin Big Shooter 10, Twin Boomstick 0, Wise Bomb Mega Cannon 12, Wing Missile 0, Zap Gun 18. Melee weapons next, Tack Squigger 0, Big Choppers 5, Buzzsaw Chopper as well are both 0, Death Rollers 19, Dreadclaw 15, Dreadsword 10, Driller 0, Grabber Stick 0, Grabbing Claw 5, Grot Prod and Can Claw both 0. Killsaw is 15 or 23 for the pair, Claw of Gork, possibly Morka 0, Mega Chopper 0, Nose Drill 0, Power Claw 13, Power Stabber 3, Power Saw Blades, Spinning Blades as well 0, Tank Hammers 10, Syringe, Web Banner, Web Boy Starfer all 0, and the Wrecking Ball is 3. Lastly, the war gear here, Ard Case is 0, Cyborg Body 5, Git Finder Squig 0, Grot Lash 0, Grot Rigger 5, Custom Force Field is 20, and Squig Hound is 0. Tau Empire. I have the codex with the points updated for you, so I'll just call out the changes here. And again, take it that you know the changes for 2018 previously, so I'm just going to call out the changes for 2019. So my Tau army is big in size, and you know, they're lined up possibly to win the league. It's a strong codex and army, but again, they've taken some points reductions here. So troops, Crutes, trying to encourage people to take Crute, 4 points down instead of 5. Crisis Battle Suits have taken a tumble again, down to 24 points each. Crisis Bodyguards down to 27. Crutox Riders down to 25. Crutox Shaper down to 20. Stealth Battle Suits now 14. Piranhas have gone down to 24. Vespid Stingwings have dropped to 11. Sniper Drones have dropped down to 16. And Stealth Drones have actually dropped down to 6. The Flyers, they have dropped, trying to encourage people to take them. The Razor Shark Strike Fighters now 60 points. And the Sun Shark Bombers now 70. So pretty good points drops with them. The Storm Surge has dropped as well, down to 160 points now. Name characters, Unshi is 50. And Var 70 points. Commander Farsight's dropped 110. Shadow Sun's 110. That's no change from chapter pre. I've put the 8 in here. The 8 total points cost for them is 1120. Don't know if that's changed or not. Shield generator for the Storm Surge has dropped down to 30 points. This is your support systems. And other changes that I can see. Ranged weapons. Cluster rocket systems now 15. The Cyclic Iron Rake is now 20. God, it's taken a tumbling. Yeah, my ghost skills are getting cheap now. Fusion Blasters dropped to 14. Again, it's dropped. Brilliant weapon. Fusion Colliders dropped down to 25. God, ghost kills are going to be cheap now to take. And that their stealth drones have dropped as well, so plenty of points being saved with them. The Heavy Rail Rifle is now 25. So look here. Some of these changes, this is my chapter proved from last year. The Pulse Blast Cannon has now dropped down to 20 points, massive points, over 50% drop with that. Pulse Driver Cannon dropped as well, down to 30. I mean, when they first brought the codex out, it was 97 points. Then they dropped it to 50, now they dropped it to 30. Unbelievable. That's nothing else there. Melee weapons have stayed the same. And that's it for the Tau. Okay. Next, done all that. Next is Tyranids, and I do have the codex here. So again, I'll just call out the changes to you. And there has been a few, which is good news. So Biovores, first of all, for units then, have dropped to 40 points. The Exocrines dropped again, now 155 points. The Aurospecs has dropped again, now 150 points. And Raveners have dropped now. They are 18 points. I have those, so that's brilliant news. The Tervigons dropped again, 162 points. The Toxocrines dropped again, now 125 points. Tyranid Warriors now 18 points. The Tyrannocyte coat. Tyrannocyte, I think it's pronounced. Now 50 points, was 75 chapter proof 2018, it's now 50. Tyrannifex has stayed the same. And yeah, but the Tyrannifex has taken a deduction for its weapon here, its ranged weapon, I think. Just have a look here. Acid Spray's dropped down to 20. The Impaler Cannon's now 25. Yeah, the Rupture Cannon, it was 49, it's now 35 points. And onto your melee weapons. Massive Siphon Talons, 2 or more pairs, Trigon and Trigon primarily. It is now 30 points for them. And that's about it. That's it for the Tyranids. Okay, so yeah. Right, okay, so I need to include this Underlined Fortifications. I'll call those out here in this book just because it's in this order. Genestealer Cults is the last faction I have to cover here for Xenos. I don't have the codex, so I'll call all of these out to you. There may well be some changes. It's quite a recently updated codex, so you may find there's no change or just a handful, but I'll call these points values out to you. So Abominant is 105, the Acolyte Icon Ward is 53, the Jackal Alphas is 70, Magus 80, Familiars are 12, Patriarch 125, Familiars 12, Primaris 72, Acolyte Hybrids 7, Brood Brothers Infantry Squad 4, Neophyte Hybrids 55. If models from this unit, this is what unit is this? The Brood Brothers Infantry Squad. If models in this unit form a Brood Brother weapons team, there is no change in the unit's points cost. The Colt Chimera is 60, Goliath Trucks 50, Elites Aberrants 19, Biophagus 35, the Familiars 12, the Clamavus 55, Hybrid Metamorphs 7, the Kellamorphs 75, the Locust 40, Nexus 50, Pure Strange Genestealers 15, Sanctus 55. Fast Attack Achilles Ridge Runner 35, Atalan Jackals 10, the Wolf Quads are 15, Colt Armoured Sentinels 30, Scout Sentinels 30, Tectonic Frag Drill 75 as your fortifications, Heavy Support Brood Brothers 6 points, that's Heavy Weapons Squad, Colt Aim Russ 107, Goliath Rock Grinder 78, Weapons then Bone Sword 3, Chainsword Cultist Knife, Drill Dozer Blade, Familiar Claws, Force Stave are all 0. Heavy Improvised Weapon 25, Heavy Power Hammer 16, Heavy Rock Cutter 12, Heavy Rock Drill 15, Heavy Rock Sword 10, Hypermorph Tail 0, Improvised Weapon and Injector Goad 0, Lash Rip and Bone Sword 5, Locust Blades 0, Metamorph Claw 2, Metamorph Talon 1, Metamorph Whip and Monstrous Rending Claws all 0, Power Axe 5, Power Hammer 4, Power Maul 4, Power Pick 9, Power Sledgehammer 0, Pure Strain Talons and also Rending Claws as well 0, Sanctus Bio Dagger 0, Sentinel Chainsaw 2, Toxin Injector Claw 0. Ranged weapons, Atalan Incinerator 14, Autocannon 10, Autogun and Auto Pistol 0, Battle Cannon 22, Blasting Charge 0, Bolt Pistol 1, Cache of Demolition Charges 10, Clearance Incinerator 20, Demolition Charge 10, Eradicator Nova Cannon 15, Exterminator Autocannon 17, Flamer 6, Frag Grenade 0, Frag Launcher 3, Hand Flamer 1, Heavy Bolter 8, Heavy Flamer 14, Heavy Mining Laser 15, Heavy Mortar 8, Heavy Seismic Cannon 15, Heavy Stubber 2, Hunter Killer Missile 6, Jackal Sniper Rifle 0, Las Cannon 20, Las Gun 0, Las Gun Array 0, Las Pistol 0, Liberate Auto Stub 0, Mining Laser 12, Missile Launcher 10, Mortar 9, Multi Laser 5, Multi Melter 15, Needle Pistol 0, Plasma Cannon 0, Seismic Cannon 12, Shotgun 0, Silencer Sniper Rifle 5, Stormbolter 2, Twin Autocannon 20, Vanquisher Battle Cannon 15, Web Pistol 1, and Weber 1. And other war gear: Augur Ray 5, Colt Icon 10, Vox Colt Vox Caster 5, Dozer Blade 5, Flare Launcher 5, Spotter 5, Survey Auger 10, Track Guards 10. And then the last bit here, Underlined Fortifications. I call these out. Aegis Defense Line 75, Chaos Bastion 160, Firestorm Redoubt 160, Fortress of Redemption 400, Imperial Bastion 160, Imperial Bunker 100, Imperial Defense Line 85, Macro Cannon Aquila Strongpoint 330, Plasma Obliterator 150, Sky Shield Landing Pad 110, Vengeance Weapon Batteries 80 points, Void Shield Generator 190, Vortex Missile Aquila Strongpoint 330, and then Ranged Weapons Aquila Macro Cannon 80, Battle Cannon 30, Heavy Bolter 8, Icarus Las Cannon 25, Plasma Obliterator 40, Punisher Gatling Cannon 20, Redemption Silo, Missile Silo 0, Quad Gun 30, Quad Icarus Las Cannon 70, Twin Icarus Las Cannon 0, Vortex Missile Battery 100. That's it. That's the points values then for all of your Xenos forces. So I'm breaking these into separate videos to try and make it as easy as possible for people to access the points that they need to update their armies. But that is the review here, the points values for Xenos here for the Munitorum Field Manual. Check out the other videos. Thanks again to Games Workshop for sending me a copy ahead of time. It means I can produce these review videos nicely on time for everyone to see. And thanks for watching, and tune in next time.